morning, good afternoon, good evening, it's Regit and it's another updatey day because it's time for another video on version 5.8 of Battle Cats. Now, one of the things which was announced in the update was more zombie outbreaks. This time, they can appear in Empire of Cats Chapter 3. And so here they are, as I'm on Empire of Cats, sort of loading screen thing I guess. It says that there are zombie outbreaks appearing in Chapter 3, so we're going to go straight into Empire of Cats, straight over to Chapter 3, and now there's actually a fancy little sign on the level thing, the sort of chapter icon, which wasn't there before, that now says Zombie Outbreak on it, which I think is quite fancy. It's like a nice little purple splatter, and it looks quite well fit in, really. I like that a lot. It's very indicative that there's a zombie outbreak, which is useful for when you're travelling around. So you've got the notification on here and on here. And if we go into Chapter 3 and press Start, we can also see the outbreak sign, as usual. And if we scroll through, there is an outbreak in Canada. So we're going to go straight into Canada and see how the zombies are doing. So we're going to press Attack, and into Canada we go. Usual purple mist about the cat, and a usual zombie background of scariness and zombiness. Anyway, it's a zombie-infected waterfall, and immediately there is a Zatch, or I think at least it is pronounced Zatch, I'm not sure. It's a zombie snatch, and that's a strange sort of naming system that they have. But let's take the opportunity to use Professor Catjobs to try and deal with the Zatch, see how well this goes. It's good. It's been weakened, which means it's going to do a lot less damage than usual. Unfortunately, Professor Catjobs might be there for a while, just staying there, and eventually we will get completely destroyed because he only seems to have a one single target attack. So we'll use Paris Cat to try and defeat the problem that we currently have. And because it's Chapter 3, of course, we must remember that everything is ridiculously expensive. So the A Bahamut is 6,000 monies, the Aruran Cat is 6,600, and Catman coming in at a whopping 7,360 monies. It's been a long time since I've been in a Chapter 3, so it comes as a surprise to remember how truly expensive things are in Chapter 3, because you forget, because most of the game is in Chapter 2 money schemes. The event stages, all of the stories of legend, all of that stuff. The only thing that's more expensive than that is Chapter 3. And it is mighty expensive, but it doesn't really matter because it's not too hard for us. We've completed Canada, and that is 10 cat food for securing the outbreak area, just like before. So I assume that when all these outbreak areas are done, we will be able to successfully get 50 more max energy, which would bring our max to 810. Although I don't know that for certain, but when somebody does complete it all, hopefully we'll know. But it is likely, so get outbreaking, and it should be good. I hope you enjoyed.